Hello everyone. Before you, I stand in a modded server also known as Chiraq Rust. I do admin this server, and most recently we had a donator request us to build an obstacle course with some type of theme to it. So we actually spent, I want to say, roughly close to a week now building a Saw themed obstacle course. But I wanted to do a small video to show you what you can do and what we have done and what we have created. So once we go into the first set of doors here, we enter the obstacle course to have a set of rules that read, Welcome to our 5-man Saw-themed obstacle course. Here you will pick a lane and progress through a series of obstacles using only a bone knife to destroy twig structures. Upon reaching the end, you will locate a chest holding one weapon that will be used to kill all opposition. Only one winner will be rewarded. So if you pick a lane and progress through twig structures and small obstacles, you'll come to a room in another rules board that says, did the rules specify one weapon in one chest? You can guess the course being Saw themed, that was a lie. This room contains multiple chests, various items, and 3 weapons. If you're taking your time to read this sign at this stage in the obstacle, you're wasting your time. Find a weapon before your weapon finds you. Live or die, make your choice. Now when you enter the battle hall, you have 3 pillars which give you a sense of height advantage. There's multiple chests that hold various items. Some contain food, some contain medical syringes, some contain smoke grenades, some contain guns that have been basically unloaded. None of them have any ammo in them. There's 3 melee weapons inside of this room, and that is it. So between 5 players, assuming we do have 5 at the time, you're going to have to basically power rush through and find a weapon. When one man is left standing, you'll progress to the next place, which is one of my creations, which is a little bit more detailed. But something I enjoyed. So you come to this hall, and I like this because I actually took time to put like little body parts and stuff inside the cauldrons. But when you get to this board here, it says, Congratulations, but the game is not over yet. To free yourself of what scares you most, you must think about your past. Don't forget where you came from, or your future thoughts can be your last. Now, if you look at this as a metaphor, your past, you were just in a room where you killed 5 people, or 4 people. So, in order to bypass the scarecrow, you basically have to take it out because you will not be able to move it, as you will not have any privileges. So let's bypass the scarecrow. And this part I'm not going to show because I don't want anybody to have a walkthrough for this. But the next board reads, Life is a maze from which we never escape. Every decision takes us in a different direction, and every time we turn one way, we could just as easily have turned the other. Or in this case, the wrong decision could be your last. One wrong turn can't be that easy. Progress through the trap maze and maze to reach the other side. Live or die, make your choice. So this is about 3 stories to be exact. It's only booby-trapped with a few shotgun traps and snap traps, so if you miss a jump, where you actually have to jump, you'll land in a pit of snap traps. So you really have little room for error. This part's very fun. It reads, Congratulations. The fact that you've made it this far only shows that you're learning something in life, so don't make your next lessons be with your death. Those who never jump never fly. Live or die, make your choice. The metaphor here is that you're going to have to jump. So let's progress up the stairs here to the next part of this location. And I'm not going to do it physically because I've messed up countless amount of times, but the builder was actually able to do it every time with no error. I'm not that good at jumping, as we can see. But basically, you have to have 100 health because you're going to take fall damage at certain points of this. So your first jump lands you here. Your second jump needs to land you here. And then it's pretty much basic after that. You can follow where you need to go. So here, 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 here. You follow the spiral up to here, and you go to here, 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 to here. Follow the ropes up to here, to here, to here. You follow the spiral up, and you jump at the exit. Once you get here, you're probably going to be somewhere between 20 health and whatnot. Your best bet, if you're smart enough or you think about it, is you're going to have to take the items that were in the room in the battle hall. The more health items you have, the better odds you will at surviving. So we come here and progress down. Just in case, though, I did actually place a campfire here that will allow you to heal, partially as long as you're full fed. Congratulations, you've showed some skill, but the game is not over yet. This part will require some thought, some speed, and if you follow this part, it says some sequence. Remember, just because the door is shut doesn't mean that it's locked. Find a way out of the room. Live or die, make your choice. The trick to this one is, and this is one of my creations, you have to have all of the doors open. Because you don't want to get hung up on anything. This room right here is just for decoration. It's a nice little thing, I think. Long story short, all of the scarecrows that are placed in the rooms all face a pressure pad, and you have to follow them in a specific sequence because they're on a timer. So the first one starts in the bedroom, follow to the kitchen, follow to the other bedroom. Door opens, you cannot stop moving. And you'll have to crouch just to make it through. If not, you'll get hung up on the door. This is our electrical setup. We have two splitters that connect to two A and D, what were these called? The A and D components, or the A and B components. I forgot what those were actually called now. But each one connects to a timer. Each timer is connected to a pressure pad, which then connects to another timer that connects to the door. So all of the pressure pads have to be activated, start with the starting sequence in that one bedroom. If not, the door timers will, or the pressure pad timers will turn off. So you have to hit all of them in proper order. Bedroom, kitchen, bedroom, it'll activate both of these timers together, and when both of these go off, the door will shut. But let me close all these doors. Okay. That is done. Then once we get here, this is the worst stage, I think, because I'm not a big person for mazes. Nor am I going to run this one, nor do I know how to run this one. Our builder, our other admin, built this and was able to run through it by himself, remembered every turn and wrong thing he did in this maze. But it says, excellent, you've made it farther than I thought you would. However, you are not done. Before you stands the final challenge in our game. All of the spectators have been allowed to leave because this part will drive you insane. Good luck. This is a very large structured maze. There are 3 points to this, but when you get to the higher structure, you'll see a sheet metal floor. You actually have to progress through one series of mazes to get to this point. And all the stairways lead to a different exit or direction, or basically some type of dead end. When you get here, you have to drop down and you basically progress through another series of a maze. So once you get to the sheet metal floor, you drop down, you have to progress again through the maze until you get to, where's the drop off point? Here. Once you get here, you'll see another sheet metal drop off point where you have to drop all the way down to the exit. Once you get to the exit, you enter our basically victory hall with a small catch at the end. And this is something I kind of appreciated because we haven't removed all the locks off the doors yet. We're supposed to be having our first event today. But it reads, congratulations, you've reached the end of the course, and you're still alive. However, I want you to think back to the battle hall, where you killed all your friends. There was no lock on the door. No one needed to die for you to progress. I want you to think about that as you collect your rewards. So back in the battle hall, we have no locks or anything. We make the 5 players fight to the death with 1 person to be rewarded, but nobody has to fight in order to progress through the obstacle course. So they do that without being aware that, you know, they have to do such things. So this is the change up in the Saw theme base right here, or the Saw theme course right here. When you get to the end, you're the last man standing, but unless you watch this video, you're probably under a solid assumption that you have to be the last one when you don't. So when we enter the Victory Hall room, we've set up a bunch of certain pictures and whatnot, which I'd like to read. We have a disclaimer that says Fear Gaming Syndicate is not affiliated with nor endorsed by Lionsgate, Twisted Pictures, Evolution Entertainment, or Saw Productions Incorporated. All pictures used within the stages of the course belong to their respected owners, and thank you for your participation in a Rust experience. I just put a little Rust logo in there because this is Rust. A credits area. It says all credits for the structure belong to Valley Lord, the master builder, and Styx, the server owner. That is me. Fear Gaming Syndicate, you can see our community webpage at the bottom. It's feargamingsyndicate.clanwebsite.com. And here is something I did for our donator. It recommends that this artwork is in giving thanks to our top donator, Harambe, probably said his name wrong, for encouraging us to build our very first themed obstacle course, that of which was completed on the date of 1/31/2020. This artwork is to remain hanging in tribute to this Rust player for the lifetime that the structure remains inside the server at any given time. So we basically built this course in tribute to this player, and I just wanted to have some type of recollection that said that we as admins did this for another player. This is probably something I'm not going to have to ever go through, but I am going to have to sit here and ref, which I don't mind. But as you could see, having a whole top view, it's a very large course. It's nothing small. We did a lot of work on this. Took roughly about a week, added proper lighting. I am going to say we could probably add a few more lighting areas, but it's pretty much to the best of its capabilities. One more thing I wanted to look at, the visitor's entry. The sign got deleted too. So the visitor's entry, if you progress all the way through this, I'm going to do it real quick. Takes you through each little location of the obstacle course. Actually all the way to the exit. Which I really think he did a very good job building this. So anybody that actually wants to watch can do so. Different height levels. Okay, how did he make... I gotta look at this here for a second. Okay, so it's over here. The stairwell goes up or in. And then when you progress down, you come to a sign if you're a spectator that says, "Thank you for visiting and spectating the event. This is where your visitor entry expires because the finalist or finalists lose their mind in this ending maze. If in fact he, she, or they make it out alive, we encourage you and welcome you to enter the credits area where the rewards will be given back at the contestant's entry point." So if you come all the way back to the entry point and you enter the contestant's area, there'll be a door located on the other side of this wall that will allow you back into the rewarding areas, which hopefully we can actually have a couple of people meet with the player or players that beat the maze collect the rewards, and basically this will be a community stage where I guess everybody can talk about their experience in the obstacle course, hang out, and just chill. Hopefully everybody is of a peaceful nature because I know this is Rust. But I want to do one more outside view of this obstacle course, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. We'll see what happens when we actually host our first event.